Hi guys, welcome back and welcome if you're new to my channel. I hope wherever you are in the world you're having a fantastic day so far. Well, today we actually have a few videos that I have to get through, and the first video is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I don't really see many people do this, or not the people that I follow anyway. We're actually going to go through some of my favourite perfumes that I have in my collection. And there's quite a few, to be honest, there's quite a few. I have a mix. So I'll just get straight on into it. And I'll start us off with these. I actually got these at a really good deal. They were going as testers in Chemist Warehouse. They had a bunch of testers going as a promotion and as a thing for a charity, that if you bought these, the 100% of the proceeds from you buying the testers would go to a charity. So I thought that was pretty good. So we win and they win, so that is fantastic. And the testers, a lot of them they're like hardly empty at all. So but these, I think, yes, these are the, I've got 3 of those testers here today, and because I love them. I love the look, I love the smell, they're just fantastic. And this one here in my hot little hands is this Luxe Rush by Paris Hilton. It actually smells really good, and look at that. When I'm finished with that, that can go in my vanity, so that's why I got that one. I wish you could smell these through the screen. Smells really good. So that's that one. And this one, I posted this on my Instagram, salty_Urio. If you're on Instagram, check me out. But I posted this one on there. It's Anna Sui. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anna Sui Fantasia. And they have 2, I believe. They have this one with the mermaid, and I just adored this. And hardly anything has been used out of that. And I got this, I think, for $10 as well. It's called, yeah, Fantasia, that's what it's called. And they have a unicorn one as well, which they didn't have, and I had a look, and that was pricey. That was like over $150 or something on various websites. I was like, no, I'll just wait till I see it somewhere on sale. But that is the Anna Sui tester that I got. I'll just give you a better look of this gorgeous packaging. Like, look at the design on that. Beautiful, love that. And the other tester that I've got, and a lot of these never had lids, so that's had a little bit used out of it. But this is by Nina Ricci, and it just doesn't say what it is. Yeah, a Nina Ricci perfume, but it smells amazing, so that's why I got that one. And I think that was $10 as well. Some of them were $10, $15, some you could even pick up for $2. And they even had YSL perfumes. You know, they were all legitimate perfumes, for, like the full size, hardly any used out of it, for $60. And I was like, oh my God, because I have that YSL here in the box, and I didn't get this for no $60. I can tell you that right now. I'm not saying how much I paid this for. It was an arm and a leg, but Mum and I both used this. It's a fave of ours. We have tried the did I say opium? Black Opium. We have tried the other opium perfume, and it's not really our cup of tea, but this one is right up our alley. It smells so good. And the packaging is very nice. Very, very luxurious. I actually found a perfect, do I have that here today? Well, I don't know where that is, but I actually found the perfect dupe for this perfume. The exact same bottle, the exact same scent. And I got that at Choice. I think it's called Choice. It's a discount store where they sell a lot of cheaper goods. And yeah, so that is that YSL Black Opium, which is one of our all-time faves. Okay, and the reason why, I'll tell you a tip too. If you've got perfumes, your first thought would be like, oh, you know, oh, I don't want to keep the box because the box takes up space. But keeping them inside the box or, oh, itchy nose, or inside a cupboard or a shelf or whatever that it doesn't get any sunlight on it is the best for it, because it actually makes them last longer. Like these ones that never had any box or anything, I store these in drawers, because yeah, it makes them last longer, because perfumes that are left out around sunlight or any type of light, they can get that awful stale smell, and quite quickly if you're leaving them out. So that is why most of mine are actually still in the boxes. Okay, speaking of this is Elizabeth Taylor's Passion. Oh my god, this is an all-time, an oldie but a goodie. I really, really like this one. This is actually Mum's favourite as well. But I have so many favourites, to be honest. So many favourites. That is what it looks like. Oh, and I can smell it through the bottle. It's not leaking, is it? So good. If you're in the market for a perfume, you can pick these up regularly. Fairly cheap. That's what I was trying to say. Fairly cheap. You can pick these up fairly cheap. Are these 100 mils? No, these are 74 mils. But we got this for like 20 bucks. Mum's got one in her room and I've got one as well. But they have this classic, iconic scent that I have not smelled this anywhere else, and yeah, it's beautiful. So I really recommend that. If you're in the market for a new perfume and you don't know what to get that one, give it a try. See if they have a tester first, but I think you'll love it, just like I do. Okay, next up is this Roberto Cavalli Eau de Parfum. You know me, I love leopard, and that is a gorgeous leopard print there. And I love that little turquoise trim around the sides. But this smells so good. So good. As you can see, I've used, over half of it. And yeah, it's so nice. It's also got that leopard, it looks more like a zebra print, but that is what that one looks like. And it's just titled Roberto Cavalli. So nice. If you can get this at I guess you cannot talk today, that's me. If you can get this at an affordable price, yeah, grab that one up. It is so good. They never had any of those when they were in the testers. They said they did, but those were snapped up real quick. Because I think they had them for like 10 bucks and they were full. 10 bucks. And I was like, kicking myself because I nearly finished it. So that is that one. Next up is, okay, should I leave this one for last, because this is my all-time favourite. All-time favourite. I will leave this one for last because that is my all-time favourite, and I'll just move on with other stuff. I have so many faves, but this is my holy grail, you know, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. But I will get to that. Okay, next up, and it's in this gorgeous box. It's called Parfum d'Or by Christelle Saint Martin, and that's the packaging. Very, very nice. Very big packet. Like look at the size, and the bottle is actually quite big too. Actually, I'll pick that back over here and put the bottle in. Okay, that is it's very nice. It's very nice for a daytime perfume. Quite floral with hint of orientals in there, so I really, really like that. And yeah, so if you're in the market for a nice floral perfume with the hint of the oriental flowers and stuff, yeah, grab that one. Okay, next up, now this is just called Saigon. Now, they're manufactured, pardon me, by Saigon Cosmetics Corporation. And I think they're actually made in Vietnam. They're, yeah, manufactured by SCC. I got this from, and now I can't remember where I purchased this from, but pardon me, these are on eBay, I believe. And they just have such a, I mean, it's nothing fancy. I mean, I got this for around 20 bucks. And but the scent is just beautiful. That is what it looks like. See, really, it's like a leaf almost there. If you can see that, like a leaf print on the bottle. And it's like matte. And like this lid. Such a gorgeous smell. And all it's got there is this Saigon thing there. It does look quite cheap, but the scent is beautiful. So if you ever see this, grab that, because it's worth it. Okay, on that. Okay, next up is an all-time fave of mine. Rouge by, am I saying this right? GIVENCHY. I can never say these weird names right. Or GIVENCHY. 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 It's an eau de toilette. And you can use this one is a 30 ml, and you can usually pick these up sometimes when they're on sale for $30. This is designer brand, so that's going to be more expensive than your average brands. There we go. And I've used a little over half of that, but these last me ages because you only need one pump. You don't need to go ham and spray your whole body down with it because it's very strong. So even for an eau de toilette, that is quite strong. So yeah, I love that. I also love the little the box that it comes into. I think the box is really pretty. It's giving me Italian sort of vibes off of that. Okay, next one is a repurchase. Oh, I love this perfume. It's called Tea Rose or Tia Rose. It's actually by the Perfumers Workshop Limited. It's an eau de toilette spray, and as the title says, it smells like fresh roses. Like we used to have these roses in our garden that were pink and white, and they were beautiful, and they smelled even better. They were just amazing, and this is exactly what that smells like. That is what it looks like. Very nice. Yeah, and you don't need much of it to get that lovely floral rose scent. Have you smelled the rose one by Yardley? This smells better than that. So there's that one. Okay, next up is this. This is an all-time fave as well, but not like this one that I've got set aside. This is the Mediterranean Coast. It's by a brand called Monothem or Monotem or Monotheme, however you like to pronounce this word right here. This is the packaging. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I love the artwork on that. But it is just this gorgeous scent of the Mediterranean, and it's so nice. If you can see this and you want to see what it smells like, see if they have a tester, because this is not for everybody. Like, what I love this, but my mum cannot stand this perfume. Yeah, she's like, oh, that smells just atrocious, but I like it. I really like this. It's nice and refreshing. It's got this cute little bottle, yeah, with the same artwork on there. So, but it, I think they have other scents as well. They have like a huge range, like at least 10 perfumes, but this is the one that I liked out of that. What's that one? Okay, next up, this is, I don't know where the box is. I think it's in the other room, but this is fantastic. And I picked this up at Chemist Warehouse for like $13. I was under $15. I think it was like $13. It's called by the brand, I'm not sure if you can see that in there, Tutti Delicacies, and this is called Barba Papa. Weird names, I know. Barber Papa, basically it's a cotton candy, the word for cotton candy, I believe. And that's like that. And it's, oh, so it smells so good. I've got two of these. I've got another one. I can't even remember the name of that one. And this one. This one so far is my fave. I want to get them all to see what they're like. But our Chemist Warehouse does not have these in store. It's online only, so you can't really test these out. But for $15, I don't really mind if I don't like something. I can give it away to family or friends or whatever. But they're not getting that one because that's nice and I love it. Okay, next up, we're going to talk about a perfume that I love and it smells so good. It's the BEYONCE Midnight Heat, and I was really lucky. I picked this up for, I think it was 20 bucks or less than 20 bucks. And oh, it smells so good. It's in a bottle like that. And as you can see, I have used quite a bit of it. It smells like, it's got that coconuts and like, and berries, and oh, it just smells so, so good. And you can notice a hint of the ocean in this as well. So very, very nice. I recommend this if you're if you're at a perfumery, perfume store, or you know of someone who sells this. Have a smell of the tester and see if you like it too. I think you will. It is fantastic. Really, really like this one. And next up is Midnight Fantasy by Britney Spears. This one actually smells similar to that Midnight Heat, but the Midnight Heat I like slightly better than this one. It comes in this very adorable little bottle. I've seen bigger bottles, to be honest, but that is what that looks like. Very, very nice. Similar, but I like the Beyonce one slightly more than this one. It's got little like diamantes in around the sides of the bottle, and I love this design. Did I just spit? Oh god. I love this design on the, can you see that? Around the lid. So that's that one. Okay, next up is this one by Michael Bublé. I actually had was given a tester of this. I can't remember where, but I just loved it. And it's 50 mils, the one that I got. And you can pick this up for relatively cheap. And that's what it looks like. Very nice. It has a very strong scent, almost, I would say this is unisex. I would say that definitely men can get away with using this as well. I just picked this up because of the smell. I had no idea what the bottle looked like, and I was like, I need this perfume because it smells very similar to a perfume that when I was in Mecca, what was it again? Byredo. That was it. Byredo. Was it by? Yeah, I think it was Byredo. It was either Byredo or the other one. I can't remember. Hada Labo. One of those. It was either Byredo or Hada Labo, and it smelled like one that they had, exactly like they had. And so I was like, yes, I'll pick this up because the one that I smelled in Mecca smelled lovely, but it was like around $400 to $500, and I was just, I was like choking at the price. But this was around $20 to $30, something like that. So this is much more in my price range. Pardon me. So there, if you want to see this, test it out. See if you like it. Okay, next up, this is an all-time fave as well, but not as good is this baby over here? I'm working up to this one. But this is Paloma Picasso. That's all it's titled, is Paloma Picasso. I believe Paloma Picasso is actually Picasso's daughter. You know, the out there artist that made all that weird artwork. But many people love it. You know, I mean, I'm no one to judge. I wear stuff like this, which I actually got from Shein. I'll link everything that I'll link what I can in this video, and I'll link my, like, talk about what I'm wearing in the makeup and that in the description. But back to Paloma. Yeah, she is the daughter of the famous artist, and for years I thought that this perfume was by the actual Picasso, because my mum had this tiny little tester, you know, had the minis, and I always thought that the guy, the Picasso, was the one who created this, but it's not. It's his daughter, and so nice. Comes in, and this one is the 30ml size, and it comes in the bottle. I think the larger size, which is like the 9 to 50 or 100ml, I can't remember, is in another bottle, but I don't like the look of the other bottle, so I just get the 30ml. And when I was at that tester sale, I found this for $10 and I snatched that baby. I was like, thank you very much, because I think I'm like half used this. So nice. If you're at get this one if you can. Test it out. You know, if you like it, grab it up. It's so nice. I'd like to know, has anyone got these in their collection? You know, I'd love to see everyone's collection, to be honest. See what you've got. So yeah. So if anyone wants to do their own perfume video, like I've done, yeah, show us what you got. I want to see if we have like similar tastes. Although some of my tastes might not be your taste, but okay. Moving on. This one I actually got on sale. This is by Guerlain. Am I saying that right? Guerlain, Paris. It's called Shalimar. Now it's Eau de Toilette, 30ml, and that is what it looks like. Quite a cute little bottle, actually. I've hardly ever used this because I did get this mixed up, I think, with another perfume of theirs, and I cannot remember the name. But it does smell nice. Very it's more of a nighttime perfume, at least for me. It is. It's got this cute little. Can you see that? Mm. So, yeah, Shalimar. The scent is okay. I just smelt better from Guerlain, but it's all right. I do only use it of a night time though. Okay, next up is this huge box, and this box is different. I've never had a box like this. It's by Marc Jacobs. It's a perfume called Decadence, and actually it's velvet. It's velvet. Feels nice. feels like I can't remember who it was. It was either my nan or my mum. It's probably my nan, and someone had velvet curtains. And I remember, and you know what made me laugh about those curtains? Because it reminded me in the movie Gone with the Wind how she made a dress out of curtains. Remember the girl in the movie? What's her name? Was it Scarlett? Was her name Scarlett? I haven't seen that movie in like, oh my god, I was only little when I saw it, and it reminded me of those curtains. Because I remember someone saying, I was looking at watching the movie. I think it was over at Nan's, and then I looked at her curtains. I looked back at the movie, looked back at the curtains, and someone said to me, I think it was Nan, said, "Don't even think about it." I think that's what it was. I think it was about curtains that she turned into a dress. Okay, we'll get back onto the perfume. I think this is adorable. Beautiful scent. Beautiful scent. And it looks like a little handbag when you put the lid. It's got this cute tassel, little thing. So it's like a little clutch bag. So that's what that looks like. And I picked this up from Priceline. At first they had 159 on this. This is, what mil is this? 50 mil. They had 159 on that. I'm like, oh, it smells great, but not at that price, it don't. And then the lady saw me humming and hawing about the price. And she said, you know what, I can go and see if we can do this cheaper for you. I said, oh, really? Great. And she said to me that she could do this for 80 bucks. I was like, what a drop in price. Yes, thanks. So I snapped that up. And then I went onto the Chemist Warehouse website and was like $59.95. So I was like, you know, even though I got it at such a good deal, I kind of felt a little bit ripped off at the same time. But that was that, and it's got in the, you can't see because of the lights. Hang on, I'll just turn this off for a sec. I'm not sure if you could see. It's this gorgeous deep green on the bottle, and this is sort of like a deep, very, very deep green, almost black. So that is that. And if you're out, test this out and see if you like that. But when you put it in the box, you do have to take the lid off because the box won't close. So that is that one. Now I've got to put all these perfumes back when I'm finished with this video. Okay, next up, and I didn't even smell a tester of this before I bought it. I actually bought it online from Mecca. I'd seen people doing reviews on this perfume, and I'm like, you know, so many people are cracking it up to be this amazing perfume. It better bloody be good because it was hella expensive. It's by a brand called Diptyque, and it comes in this little box like this, and it's called Eau Capitale, and that's the artwork. It's made in France. Other perfumes are made in France, but they're not half as expensive as this baby, and so I use this sparingly. And you take the lid off like that. It's got this lovely little parchment type of almost looks like baking paper, yeah, with their artwork designs on it. You open it up and reveals the perfume inside. Now this smells so good. And I think, in my opinion, this is unisex. You know, guys can use this too. But it smells so good. If you're ever at a store that sells these, smell a tester of this one. It's so nice. But oh my God, some of their perfumes, some like, they just reek. When I was in Mecca last time, which I didn't actually buy anything that time, and I smelt some of their other ones, and I was just like, oh, what a difference. They were just revolting. But this one is good. So if I run out of this, I don't know if I'll repurchase because they're dear. I'm not lying, they are expensive. But if you want something that's quality, get that one. What mil is that? I don't know. Hang on. 75 mils. So that's 75 mils in there. And they also make candles as well. Do I have one here? Oh yeah, I do. I'll show you a candle that I've got. But I make my own candles, and I love making candles. And I always judge brands. I always judge brands when they make a shit candle. I get the whip out and I start cracking. This is called, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Bay, B-A-I-E-S. How would you pronounce that? I mean, it smells okay. It smells good, but look at the tiny wick for the size of the jar. And I had this burning because you're supposed to let it, when you first light a candle, you're supposed to let the wax melt until the edge of the glass jar that it's in. Because if you don't, it tunnels. And oh my God, that's a lot of waste in a candle. I hate candles that do that. And it's the brand's fault because they are not wicking their candles properly. And this is the same thing I say about every other candle. I just recently bought another candle, not this one. This is hella expensive. The one I got, the other one, was $19 in Big W. Had 3 wicks in there, and it was like they chucked these little votive, what do they call votive? You know those, what are they called? Tea lights, that's it, tea lights. And they just, it tunneled, like, and I was like, no, oh, you know, I mean, it's only $19 versus, I think it was 80 bucks for this thing. And yeah, I had to leave this burning for like 8 to 10 hours. You'd never do that, mind you. If you have if you never do that. I was being, that was just me determined for this sucker to melt all the way to the edge. But never leave your candles burning for that long. It's dangerous. And also never burn your candles right down to the arse end of it, because that can cause the jars to crack and bang. So that's a little tip. Okay, so that was that. So they do make candles, and I think they do diffusers as well. But I've never been into diffusers. My mum loves diffusers, but no. It's, for me, it's like candles and perfumes and stuff like that. Okay, that is the Diptyque. For a while, before I even knew about this brand, I was calling it Diptyque. I was calling it Diptyque. But that is the Diptyque perfume. Smells lovely. Okay, on to the goat, the bee's knees of my perfume collection. And I will definitely repurchase this when it is, I'm nearly all out of this one. Look at the bottle. Isn't it beautiful? This is the Versace Crystal Noir. There's another one that they have. It's in a pink bottle, and I think they have one in a yellow bottle. They are disgusting. They stink. I've smelt them and I was like, no, I'm not getting that. I'm just going to stick to this one. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, you can get this on sale. This is 90 mils. You can get this on sale for like $60 to $70 at Chemist Warehouse when they have their perfume sales. So I'm not sure if you could see how much I've used. I've pretty much used 90% of that, but it's so nice. Hands down my favorite perfume, and you can keep this bottle after it's finished to go on the vanity because it's beautiful. Pardon me. And it's got this in the lid, if I can get you to see it just right, it's got this, do you see the Medusa, like the head thing? Is it Medusa? I don't know. It's like the Versace person with the wild hair. So that is my all-time favorite perfume. I recommend this 1,000% if you're out and about and they have a tester of this. Give it a sniff and see what you think of this. I love it. So that is the end of my faves of my perfumes. I'm sure I'll get more and add to my collection as time passes. But yeah, thank you very much if you've stuck with me until now. Leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to don't forget to subscribe. This is why people they're like, Shein, what are you doing? Okay, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.